was born to be free. I was born to be free.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, top of the morning to you laddies. What's poppin', everybody? How y'all doing? Oh, I'm loud. Am I loud? All right, boys, we need a sound check. How we sounding? How are we sounding? I gotta lower the music in my ears, man. Every day I come in with the music so hot, and then I'm yelling all day. I'm out here yelling all day for you guys. I can't really be doing that every day, man. I'm losing my voice every day. But guys, good morning. How is everybody doing? Who's in the chat? Rendell says, don't forget to hit the like on your way. Bro, Rendell, I think I'm gonna make you a moderator in here, bro. You're out here repping all the time. So I think I'm gonna make you a YouTube mod for me. I appreciate you though. He's Van Den Bosch says smash the like button. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Isaac's in the house. Jimmy H, good morning. Igor, how are you, my friend? How you been, Iggy? I feel like we haven't chatted in quite a hot minute. How are you, my friend? How's everything? How's life? Sorry, I gotta adjust my treadmill here. Dax in the chat. What's up, my man? Chris Logo, good morning. Dr. Burritos, good morning. Hoser, good morning. What's up, gang? You sound really good. Beautiful. You sound really good, man. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday morning. We had some news, man. I don't know what that means. I'm not good with news. I'm really not good with news. So I'll let Hoser tell y'all. And I believe in the Discord, you know, we got a news channel. I don't know if you updated like their CPI numbers or whatever. I don't know anything about news, guys. Yeah, right here. Right here. Your CPI stuff is there. Anyways, I don't care about the news. It don't matter to me. What I care about is the volatility that comes with news. And we are seeing quite a little bit of volatility this morning. Okay. And hopefully this volatility can get me into a few trades, right? And by can get me into a few trades, I mean can get us into a few trades. So we are looking to enter some trades here. Hopefully we are looking to enter together. We are getting quite a little bit of a dump, and I want to go over a couple trade setups that I gave in advance real quick before we begin talking about what may happen now moving forward. Hopefully price doesn't move too far without us, but we have our alerts set and we are ready to go in case. But let's see real quick what happens. So guys, you know, man, you know, I give you guys the updates all the time in the VIP, especially if you're returning, which reminds me, let me hit you with the slogan. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're returning, you know that I give you guys these updates all day. Now, I wanted a little bit higher. I'm not going to lie, okay? I wanted a little bit higher on Bitcoin. We were expecting somewhat of this dump to happen yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about how we front ran this wick. Okay, so let's start on the 2 hour. Let's come to the 2 hour. So you guys can see, man, I got some trade setups. I got some things I'm watching for, right? Hold on. So you guys can see I got some things I'm watching, I'm looking out for. Now, we did long from down here. This was a degenerate long that I shouldn't have taken, but I did take, and I got lucky, and I won it. Cool, whatever. This long down here, I added to my position. I took profit up somewhere up here, and then I added to my position down here, and then we won that one again. And I wanted a little bit higher for the short, okay? I wanted a little bit higher. Why? Why did I want a little bit higher? Well, we know that, obviously, we're looking to trade ranges all the time. Who is calling me? Survey. We know that we're looking to trade the range always, right? Yesterday's stream, after we dumped pretty significantly, which we can't say we weren't expecting, right? I was saying for a long time that we are expecting somewhat of a dump, and sure and behold, the dump came. Okay? So we can't say that we didn't see it coming. We can't say it was a shock. We can't say any of those things because we're very overextended, as we know. We're very overdue. And we're very, very overdue. Okay? Cool. Whatever. I wanted a little bit higher.
What do you need?
Why?
We got all that good shit.
Why?
We got all that good shit.
In our little range here.
Looking to get
Okay.
high.
I said yesterday in the VIP. Let me find
We
it.
got all that good shit.
I did say, okay, actually, it was in the video. I made a video, quick video. I do video updates too, guys, in the VIP. So make sure you join. It's completely free for you to join. The link is in the description down below if you are new. Anyway, so I give multiple updates throughout the day on what I believe Market Cipher is doing at certain levels, and I give my certain levels. And speaking of Market Cipher, guys, we've had a lot of heat, a lot of noise around this new indicator that I've been using. I told you guys if I could find an alternative to Market Cipher at a more affordable price for you guys, because I know a lot of people cannot afford $1,500, I would do so. Today is that day, so make sure you stick around for the announcement later. But anyways, I made a video update. It was about 3.5 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. But I essentially said in the video update that, remember, after we have a dump, we are likely to range. Okay? On the higher term time frames, we have vector candles above us that we can recover. And to be honest, I'm kind of expecting to recover. Okay? I'm kind of expecting to recover. Bitcoin lately has been front running levels from what I've noticed. Okay? It's been front running some levels. Now, I wanted a little bit higher and we got front run. Last night, I gave an update. Showing a couple of trades here. The first trade I actually removed. I removed the actual short position, but it was right here. So the first trade looked something like this. Right? First trade looked something like this. Now, this happened overnight for me. It was something like this, okay? It was a little bit higher. And I wanted a little bit higher because we had an unmitigated 10-minute order block up in this area, okay? So, if you know anything about order blocks, you know that that's where the smart money lies. I thought we were going to come up a little bit higher. Last night, I had an alert set basically at where the high was. And I took a look at Vivid Wave here. And I saw that we had started to print the bearish divergences, okay? It was 4 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever time it was. And I was like, man, this is the best case scenario. I wanted to push up one more time. And I said it. Where are we? I think I might have said it in the actual VIP chat. Oh, right here. Right here. So look, 4 a.m. We're in our short zone, boys. We did tap the short zone, okay? We tapped the yellow box. We had a yellow box here as well. I removed that now because it already played out. But we had a yellow box. We tapped it. I'm like, yo, we're in our short zone. This is the best case scenario. I wanted so badly to come up and tap the order block. We never did that, but we still were in the short zone. And I even said at 4 a.m., this is the best case scenario so that I can go back to bed. And then, guys, I do this. Man, like I said, I'm giving you guys these updates almost 24 hours a day because I don't really sleep, okay? So, why am I explaining this whole thing? I actually did take the short. I did take it. It was a smaller position because I wanted a little bit higher, but it was 4 a.m. and I wanted to go back to bed. And so, you know, I was taking into account where my stop loss would have been had we hit the order block. And I did take the position somewhere from here. Now, most of that position is closed out, okay? Most of it is closed out now. And we're going to talk about the new position I took this morning, which is a long position, which was the percentage in the thumbnail. But nonetheless, we hit our short zone. So congratulations for everyone that took the trade. I did want a little bit higher. We didn't get it, but we still did get the signs that we were looking for on Market Cipher B/Vivid Wave. And yeah, so that was like this dump. Not even a dump, man. This is a little baby dump. Nothing. Yesterday's dump was the bigger one, which I still don't even think that was a huge dump either. Nonetheless, not important. This trade is done. Congratulations for whoever took it. We don't need this anymore. The order block is still valid. The order block still remains, but I do like coming up to the higher zone now. Okay, I do like coming up to the higher zone. Where are we bouncing from here? We are bouncing perfectly, guys. Perfectly off of our range-based order block. That's up in this area right here, right? Range-based order block. We also had a 10-minute order block right here that we did break through, but we wicked through it. Look at how we did not close below this 10-minute order block, okay? This is a sign of strength. And just like I said on yesterday's stream, whenever we have a big move to the downside or to the upside, we are typically... Actually, not typically. You shouldn't be FOMOing, okay? You should not be FOMOing in. You should just trade the range. And the ranges are easy as they are just starting out, right? Like, as it is developing, it's an easy range. Right now is the perfect time, in my opinion, to trade the range. It feels easy right now because there's enough data to trade, but there isn't so much data that it's overwhelming, and there's like 100 different trades that you could take, and you're kind of unsure, right? So right now is the best time that you can trade. So what trades are we going to look for today? And then we're going to get into Vivid Wave. We're going to get into Market Cipher and all that stuff. But I'm going to look for the levels right now. So currently we're bouncing off of the value area low, which is a good sign. and we're bouncing off of this range-based order block, okay? Which is good. And I am long, but I am also hedged short. You guys know I long and I short all the time. So I'm long and I'm short. Okay? I'm long and I'm short. What do we have in terms of divergences? Well, if you look here, we're getting into the red on the 10-minute time frame. We got red money flow here, right? But this is money flow that's coming out, and we stopped at this order block. In other words, this is potentially a hidden bull div. We have to go on lower term time frames to confirm, but it is potentially a hidden bull div in terms of money flow, relative to where we stop, right? Relative to where we stop. Now we know that there is some liquidity above us, right? And the interesting thing is that we did grab liquidity, right? We definitely grabbed liquidity. So this was a valid short. 100% this was a valid short, which we took. Fortunately, it happened at 4 a.m. So, you know, I didn't get a full position in. But we do have higher, more liquidity just above us. And we do know, as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, that we have higher term time frame vector candles, okay? So, what am I expecting? And I said this yesterday on yesterday's stream. I think we're just going to keep playing the range, okay? We're going to take a couple longs. We're going to take a couple shorts. We're going to take the positions that they give us. And we're going to hold both. Because the truth is we could dump more. But the truth is also we could pump more. And trading is based around probabilities. So you can't say, oh, Gio said both ways. Yeah, Gio said both ways. But Gio also said that there are probabilities, right? So we need to keep that in mind, okay? Now, the probability of us bouncing off of this order block currently where we are, we're going to go on lower term time frames. But if we bounce off of the value area low, the probability is that we're going to probably make our way up to the value area high. Where is the value area high? It is good confluence with our 10-minute order block that I just mentioned. I actually prefer the zone above it. Why do I prefer the zone above it? Because the zone above it actually has more significant levels in terms of a more macro golden pocket as per this yellow, right? This was my short zone number 2. Short zone 1 got hit yesterday. So as per the yellow here, this yellow box, we got a value area high, which this adjusted, right? This was from last night, but the other two things still remain. Excuse me, my apologies. Still remain the same, right? We still got a macro golden pocket, and we still got 2 SFPs that we can come and grab, aka liquidity, okay? Alongside this order block. So, just like how right now on the 10-minute order block that was down here, we SFP'd the order block, we could do something the same with this order block up here. So there's a lot more confluence up on short zone 2 than on this 10-minute order block itself. And also, in my opinion, we already came up and tried to even tag the order block, and we missed it by about $70. And so now, if they make their way back up, I actually don't imagine that they're going to stop on this order block. They could, right? We could SFP these highs, hit the order block, and come back down. And we're going to be watching Vivid Wave at the time. But they also, I believe, are going to make their way up more so towards this liquidity. I don't know if they're going to take this wick. I really don't. I did make a post in the VIP yesterday saying be careful about this wick, because if it looks like it's going to SFP this wick, which is considered the range high, there's a lot, there are fair value gaps in between us and the next range above us. So it's possible that we don't actually SFP and we just continue and it's another short squeeze, right? It is possible to do that. But I do very much like this. So this is the short that I'm favoring today. Okay, it's a little bit of ways away, right? It's about $1,200 away. But we know, especially in these markets, especially lately, the markets move pretty quickly, right? They can move pretty quick, and so we can never say never. You know, we can never say never, especially on a CPI data day. All right, I'm gonna check the chat real quick, see what you guys are saying. Then we're gonna jump down on the lower term time frames, and we're gonna kind of dissect what we may see here. But these are the trades currently that I'm looking for. I want a long from here. If we are lucky enough to come down, I will be looking for longs at this level. If we lose this level, actually this we can extend it just a little bit. If we lose this box here, which is just an order block, guys. If we lose this block, then, and I mentioned this on stream yesterday as well, I do expect to come down and take the range low. Okay, and why? This blue box is a 4-hour order block that we missed yesterday. Right, we did not hit this order block yesterday. And yesterday when we stopped on our pump, we bounced off of nothing. So it's not uncommon for us to, number one, expand the range as we put in a new range, right? We trade the range. They push the high, they push the low. Where can they push the low? They can give us a nice SFP of the low, bounce off the 4-hour order block somewhere in there, and then ride her up to the upside, right? So in the medium term, in the short term, and I'm going to show you guys this perfect case scenario. I drew this out yesterday, okay? I drew this out last night at 10:30 before I went to bed. Never say never. Coming up to the short zone 1, rejecting off of it, SFPing the low, right? So coming up to the short zone 1, we front ran it a little bit, but that's okay. The idea is still there, right? We come down, we SFP the low, we hit the 4-hour order block, then we come back up to come and take this high, which is a, I believe it's a much larger order block, 12-hour order block, right? To then come hit this 12-hour order block, 12-hour, and then at this point we can giga. If everything is looking like we want it to look, we can giga short Bitcoin all the way down to like 34K. Okay, that's kind of my plan right now. So this is kind of my master plan. Come up a little bit, hit one of these order blocks, perhaps SFP the top of the range, come back down, take the low around 39.5, let's say 39. Where is it? 39. All right, let me come back in here. Yeah, around 39.5 to 39.9, around that $400 range. To then come back up, top this 12-hour order block, and then rip it to all hell. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see as it develops, and I will keep you guys posted, obviously, in the VIP. All right. Now I got to catch up on comments, man. That was like a long... Let me drink a little bit, and then... let's play catch up here. All right, bunch of BS. What's BS? The news? Hello, sir. 5-minute divs. You're starting to sound like Jay. All right, well, you are busy. That's great. Okay, let me get my TA shades. Oh, baby. Actually, you know what, guys? Real quick, as I'm gonna catch up on the in the chat, y'all know when this song is on, you all know what we're doing, guys. If I have helped provide value, guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If I have helped provide value in any way whatsoever, I'm gonna rewind it. If I've helped provide you value in any way, free value, okay, everything I give is free, then I need you to show your peers right now. Do me a favor, let me see the money bags in chat, baby. Let's see the money bags in chat. If I have helped provide you value, show your peers, money bags.
Money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money.
Let's see the money bags.
Let's get money, motherfucker, get money.
If I have helped provide value, guys, let me see the money bags, baby. Listen, guys, I'm giving you guys a fire announcement today. Hey, I'm giving you a fire announcement today. I'm giving y'all value for free. No one is doing this. Nobody does what I'm doing. Let's see those money bags, baby. Show your peers. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. We got a lot to talk about. So, all right. Let's catch up, man. Let's catch up. Smash the like button. Oh, I'm way behind now. You really think it's about to dump from here? 46K is max pain for both sides. It's not quite 48. I'm not saying the high is in, guys. I'm not saying the high is in. All right. Remember, people, it's almost impossible to draw these types of levels from your mobile app. I'm not drawing it on my mobile app. With the M-shaped formation, shouldn't we look for 3 levels of low? We could, man. We could. Oh, wait. Let me take my face off the screen. Look, guys, look. I'm not saying that the high is in. I'm not saying the low is in. So, Adam, you saying that I have a limited view of the market because I can't see macro trends? Bro, macro trends are the easiest thing to see. What do you mean? Like, anybody can swing trade. Anybody can look at macro trades. Anybody can say that, all right, we're making higher highs and higher lows. But I build the narrative, right? And we're talking about trading ranges. So whether or not, like, okay, if you're looking at macro trends and you're super bullish, and cool, man. If you've been bullish, like, big up on you. You should be up money. But we're talking, I'm day trading, man. So I don't really care about the macro trend right now. I'm building a plan for what might happen. And by the way, guys, and I've said this, and you guys know I've been saying this, and just so that you know, I'm not saying I told you so, because I've been kind of bearish since like 38K, and we went up to 45K. So I guess you could say I missed the mark by quite a few thousands of dollars, right? So I just want to preface by saying, like, I'm not saying I told you so. And now that it went down, I'm like, oh, guys, I told you. No, because I was saying that a move like this was going to happen back at 38K. But macro trend or not, look, man, macro trend or not, it's ignorant for you to ignore all of the liquidity that's below us. Okay? And I've been talking about this liquidity for like 2 months now and how they haven't taken anything. So you could say that I'm blind because I don't look at the macro trend, but I'll tell you this, man. When you trade like I do and you trade the ranges, number one, you can catch the exact top of your macro trend. And number two, your macro trend remains macro up until it doesn't. And at what point are you going to admit that it's not as bullish as you think, right? You guys think trading is as easy as higher highs and higher lows? Then why is nobody making money? Why are there not, like, why is it that 95% of traders lose if it's just, oh, it's so easy? It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. So respectfully, I disagree. I think I very much know the macro trend. And I think that a lot of people following the macro trend are going to get obliterated. Whether that happens now or in a few months, then that's a different story. But you think that they're not going to come for all of this liquidity? Then think again. And let me tell you something, my friend. We have seen minus 20%, minus 25%, minus 30% days in the most healthy confirmed bull market possible. We're not in a confirmed bull market right now. You don't know we're in a bull market, and I don't know we're in a bull market. But looking in hindsight, when we were in a bull market, we've had minus 20, minus 25% days. And so if you go down minus 20, 25% from where we are right now, oh, baby. You want to see how low this thing can go? Don't think we can't wick down to 30K. Don't think that we can't be at 30K by the end of this stream. I'm not saying we're going to. I'm in a long, right? I'm in a schlong, actually. But my point is don't think it can't happen. So don't be so ignorant to just say, oh, macro trend, and I can't see it. I can see very clearly, my friend. Believe me. All right.
The world was underneath me, around me, above me. I could see everything and everything could see me. I found peace, no inhibitions, no worries, no inhibitions.
Oh, okay, Adam, my bad. Listen, I didn't mean that in a condescending way anyways. Like, I'm not just speaking to you. I'm talking to anybody because I've gotten some heat over the past couple months where people are like, yo, Gio said this, da, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, no hard feelings, bro. No hard feelings. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think it's a bear market rally, man. To be honest with you, I think we got unfinished business down at the lows. I think we got unfinished business. Anyways, that's me personally. That is me personally. Okay. I know who you're talking about, though. Okay, guys, who's ready for the news? Y'all want the news? You know what, man? Actually, before we hit the news, guys, we got 100 people in chat right now. Right, we got 100 people watching. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And guys, please do me a solid. We got 100 people. We only have 42 likes. So half of you guys don't have fingers, or half of you guys don't like my free updates, or half of you guys don't like my voice, or whatever it may be. If you can do me a solid, please. I give you guys this every single day, baby. Hoser says a bull market is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. Yeah, I agree. You know what? I'll tell you this. No, unmuzzled goat. You have not missed anything. Good morning, though. How are you? You missed my good morning. That's it. Let me tell you, man. This is how I view things in a macro term, okay? Look, it's not that hard, guys. Follow the money, right? We have a vector candle above us indicating that we may not be finished with these higher prices, right? It's very simple. We have a vector. We trade the range. We can follow the vector to the upside. Do I think we're going to see a 43K Bitcoin again? Absolutely, I do. I'm not saying that we're not, right? Not saying that we're not. But that doesn't mean that we can't come a little bit lower first, right? That doesn't mean that we can't SFP the low. And so that's why I just trade the range. I trade the range. I hit my targets and I hold it on both sides. And then I don't care what happens, right? But let's wipe the chart for a second. Let's come to a new chart, right? Let's come to an completely new chart that has nothing on it. What do I never trade on? This, sure. Okay. Let's talk about this real quick. Very, very quickly, okay? You guys know I day trade, so, you know, I'm not super worried about macro stuff like this, but let's talk about it, okay? Let's just say, and actually, this is not let's just say. I actually sold quite a bit of my crypto here, okay? I sold quite a bit of my crypto here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did, okay? Now, you could say, oh, Gio's an idiot because Gio sold and then it went up another 15%. Ha ha ha, what a dumbass. Okay, fine, fair. But the truth is, guys, is money is made on the way down. It's not made on the way up. Truly, right? If you bought at 20K and then it goes up to 40K, cool, you doubled your money. But if you sell it at 40K and then it dumps now to 20K or 10K, you just doubled your crypto. You understand what I'm saying? So you make money on the way down. Like when I say money, obviously you make money on the way up. Obviously, I'm not like, don't take it for that. But you make real money on the way down. Because on the way down, you can stack your crypto, which in the end will make you more money, right? Up is only you're just making money. Down is you're making, like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, let me tell you, and this is how I truly believe in the bull market, okay? If I believed it was a bull market, then I wouldn't do this, but I don't. So look, let's just say I sold here, which I did, right? I would rather sell here, buy back here. Okay, I would rather sell here and buy back here and miss out on this whatever percentage it is, right? 5%. But I am paying for my safety. Okay? The number one rule in trading is to protect your capital. If we are as overextended as we were back here, and don't think that we were not overextended back here. We were very overextended back here. We had all the divergences. We had everything pointing to the downside. And then we ripped it another X amount percent, 15%, seemingly out of nowhere, right? The reason I'm bringing this up is if you are, I don't want to say irresponsible enough because then you're going to get wrecked in the bull market. But you can't have the mentality of up only. You can't. We're overextended. You're never going to sell the exact top. I didn't sell all my crypto. I sold half of my crypto here. And then I've been selling kind of on the way up or whatever. But I would rather sell and then buy back higher for my protection and like potentially being able to stack my crypto. Because guys, I know that this liquidity sweep is going to happen. I know it is. There's no such thing as up only. There is no such thing. So I would rather buy back on a day that went minus 10%, minus 15%, even if that day I buy back higher than when I sold it. Because that minus 10, minus 15%, minus 20% could have happened here. And if that happens, this is where the money's made, guys. The money, you make real money on the way down, not on the way up. When you sell your bags, now you can start compounding your crypto, right? Anyways, that's kind of my take on it. All right, Quest D says, can I show how to identify the range? Yeah, man, it's very simple. You kind of just look at it with your eye, right? So here we had a dump. We're not going to consider this part like a range, or like this is a range in itself, right? Like you can see clearly. But we would consider this to be a separate range. Like this range is not part of this range, unless what you want to do is zoom out, right? Like really zoom out here. And then start to play, like, I mean, this even looks like a weird range, but if you decided to take it more in a macro sense, I mean, because of this wick, you could say the range is like this, but I'm not even crazy about that. I liked it better the way that it was before. But you literally just look at it based on your eye, and then based on the time frame as well. So like this was a very clear range, right? Like at first it was this, then it extended to this, then it extended to this, right? And then we came up here, and you could still argue, yeah, we're still in the range, but then it started to like look wonky. Like we just kept breaking out. So around this middle point is actually where I decided that, all right, this was a separate range, and this was a separate range, and I wasn't gonna look at it in like an overall macro range like this, because it didn't look like it was ranging. It looked more like, right, this was its own range, and then we had our own range over here as well. So you just look at it by eye, man. And the longer you're consolidating, the longer you're like just doing nothing, the higher term time frames you can consider it a range on, right? So on the 6 hour, this doesn't really look like anything, right? But if I draw like a little thing around here, this could be like a 30-minute range, right? Look at that. That's a clear range. Like you want it to look clear. If you have to question it, then it's probably not a range. Probably not a range. What's the money song, Charant? Yeah, the announcement is about Vivid Wave. The money song is I put it in the Discord, and I put it in the resources page. Trading resources, this is the money song. This is our Discord's theme song right here. So there you go. It's in the Discord. All right. Rihards, what's up, brother? How you doing, my friend? Hello, guys. I want to ask how much Bitcoin will drop. We're going to talk about that. Beer. Press the like button to help out the algorithm. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Congratulations on developing Market Cipher Indicator as a lifetime licensee of Market Cipher. Looking forward to hearing the differential of it. Yeah, I actually didn't develop the indicator, but I told you guys months ago that if I could find an alternative for you guys that is as good, then I will share it, and today is that day. So stay tuned. Yo, there was a time in the last cycle where Bitcoin just drifted up and never took liquidity until after the top. True. Man, it could happen both ways, right? It could absolutely happen both ways, but it's a matter of probabilities, right? Even if I buy back, I'll buy back after a 10% dip, after a 15% dip, 20% dip, even if I buy back higher than where I sold it. I have no problem doing that. I'm a day trader anyway. So like my money is really made on the day to day, right? But I'm just looking to protect myself, you know? Show how the ranges expand. Okay, I will do that. You don't use volume profile to find your range? I do use volume profile. I do. So look, okay, right here, right? You can see our volume profile. But let's go over real quick. We'll come back to a chart that's unmarked, one that I don't use. So this is our current range, right? Yesterday we had a dump, right? We had our little dump, and we have our range here, right? And what happens typically is the range, if for those who may not know, right? Originally this was the range, right? When we come back in time, originally this was the range, this low to this high, and then we could just trade the range, right? So you can draw your fixed range volume profile, right, on the range, right? You can get your value areas and so forth, whatever, right? Whatever. Easy stuff. But I think that's important to note is when it comes to ranges, typically what will happen is market makers will push the range on either side. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean that the range expands until it breaks. Okay, so when you're looking to trade the range, the two trades that you should already be looking for are shorts of the highs and longs of the low. And if you see here, last night or yesterday, whenever this was, yesterday during the day, after we dumped, we came down and we took the wick that we put in before, effectively increasing our range, right? We are expanding the range. It's not uncommon to do this. Bitcoin loves to do this. All assets love to do this. Why? Because the market is run by liquidity. Okay? There's liquidity here. Everybody that longed this wick, their stop loss was beneath the wick. Okay? So they're purging liquidity. Everybody in this zone, not everybody, but a lot of people that are in this zone right now that are shorting have stops above this high, stops above this high. So what do I expect could happen? Remember, trading is probabilities. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it could happen. What am I expecting? We can just push the range as we've been pushing, as we just took the low. Now we can come and potentially wick the high. Now, wicking the high is a little bit more scary because we had this dump and we have these vector candles. So perhaps we don't actually press the high and expand the high. Perhaps we just come up and take this liquidity. Perhaps we come and take this liquidity, but not necessarily this liquidity. But the point remains the same in that your ranges will expand. And as time goes on, right, this is just a 15-minute time frame. We could be here for like 3 weeks. So if we're here for like 3 weeks and, you know, we just have price doing this and we push the high, we push the low and whatever else, right? Until we eventually get our break. Let's just say we break to the upside. So we eventually get our break. We just adjust our range as the highs and the lows present, right? So then this would be their new high and then this would be the new low. And then it would look something like this. And then, oh, we SFP the high again. Then we would come and push the range up again. Right? Until eventually we get our break. But that's essentially how you identify the range. And you keep pushing it until it gives you an obvious break. Right? And if you stick by the idea of, like, you identify your range, right? And then you put a line in the middle. If you do something like this and you start to call the top half relative to the range. Remember, the reason we trade ranges is it gives us perspective, right? Like 41K, you could say, oh man, 41K is so cheap. Like, yeah, relative to 69K, but 41K is super expensive relative to 15K, right? So ranges gives you perspective. And if you can stick by the rule of the top half being premium and the bottom half being discount, then you should be looking for longs in this area, and you should be, yeah. And you can even take that a little bit further and add the 25 percenters, right? And say, all right, well, here we are in like super discount. Here we are in discount. Here we are in premium. And here we are in super premium. Sorry for my horrendous writing. It's hard to walk and use my mouse. I gotta use the trackpad when I'm doing that. But yeah, man, that's basically like, you know, that's basically how it goes. It's not that difficult to do. And you just identify it by eye. And there's no like right or wrong way to do it. There's no science behind it. You just use your eye and you use what makes sense. And if something doesn't make sense, then yeah, man, if something doesn't make sense, then you don't consider it one, you know? I sold my bags at 37K because Mr. JC said it's time to sell it. Okay, so you don't build the range from the fixed volume. No, I don't build it from the fixed volume profile. I build it from my eye. And like you always use the wicks. Over 100 people say make the announcement, Sexy Santa. Jimmy says someone wants to be Jason Casper. Listen, I said this last week. I am not nearly as ripped as Jay. And I also trade differently than Jay. But anyways, that's fine. You could think that. I also do trade quite different than him. Okay. Guys, you know what time it is, man. Y'all know when I gotta be right back for 5 minutes, what I gotta do. Y'all know. Leave it in the comments what I'm about to do. I'll be back in 5 minutes. And then we're gonna give you guys the announcement, okay? 5 minutes. And then announcements. He clearly said he learned from Jay. Yeah, man. I've been fully open about that, too. I learned everything from Jay. I learned how to do TA from Jay. But I develop my own things. I use vector candles. He does not. I build my narrative a little bit differently than he does. You know, he's a great trader. But I am my own being. So, hold the L, boy. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. Y'all know what I'm going to do. And then it's announcement time, okay? Let me know in the comments what I'm about to do. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. I'll be right back. If that was not efficiency at its finest, that must have been my fastest one yet, dude. All right, man. So the 2 hour looks not really great. I'm gonna be honest. On Vivid Wave here, and we're about to do our announcement, guys. We are about to do the announcement, but when we did come to the low yesterday, we did have a bull div, right? We had a nice bull div. Yeah, I mean, we had a bull div and we technically SFP'd the low. Did we SFP the low on higher term time frame? Yeah, we did. We SFP'd the low. Okay, so if you SFP the low, the high that was put before it, which actually, what would the high be considered? Would this... I mean, market structure is kind of wonky here. Yes, I washed my hands. Yes, I washed my hands. Bro, I swear on my life I did. I swear. Dude, guys, listen. I am about efficiency. I don't have time to sit for half an hour on the toilet, okay? Like, I got things to do. Yes, I wipe. I wipe. Man, you know the ghost wipes? Like the ghost ones? You guys know the ghost ones. Where there's like, you just go and there's like... High five, my boy. Let's go. Keep them coming. Okay. So let's see market structure. Market structure is kind of weird, man. Because we SFP'd the low, right? We SFP'd these lows, indicating that these are weak highs. So we could come back. I mean, we did take the, we did actually take the high. And then we SFP'd it on higher time frames, which means that the low that took it out. Did we take this low? Yeah, we did take this low. Man, market structure is kind of all over the place right now, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't even use 1 hour structure. I would honestly just play the range. And I said that when we dumped, guys. I'm like, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like, this range is kind of like, it's kind of nowhere, to be honest with you. Anyway, we're going to take a look at what I think is going to happen. But we're going to come back to the real chart, to our real chart that we trade on. And remember, these are the zones that we're looking at right now. So it's looking, right, we're going to dive in, but it's looking like this order block may not hold. Things are not looking the best right now. If we choose to come down lower, I will be looking for trades in this area here. And we'll see what happens at that point. I am hedged against myself. I am schlong, so I don't care. Right? I don't care what happens. But, you know, we'll be looking for longs down here. We'll see. We very well could get it. And then the real trade, and remember, I posted this in the VIP. Right, I posted this in my VIP section. The real trade that I wanted a little bit higher. We didn't get it. But I am very much so going to be looking for an SFP of this low. I do think we can make our way down here. And I do think we could get a nice reaction off of this 4 hour order block. And this could come quick, guys. We can get a nasty wick down. So we'll see, man. We'll see. All right. In the meantime, let's talk about the announcement, guys. Let's talk about the announcement. But before we do that, please do me a solid and hit the like button for me. If you haven't already done so, I come and I give you guys the heat every day. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit the like button. We have 100 people in here and we only have 60 likes. I will give you guys the announcement at 80 likes. I need 19 more. 19 more and y'all get the announcement. In the meantime, I'm going to be running my mouth here. And let's see what we see. Okay, let's make sure that our positions are set. Let's make sure that we got our take profits in play. We are still short. We are still short. The long is in red right now, but I did take profits on the long, so I'm not actually in red. If anything, it'll close at break even, which I'm completely okay to do. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So the 3 minute is not looking good, guys. The 3 minute, the money flow is coming out. We actually had a nice cheat sheet entry over here. So while I was rambling and while I was ghost wiping, if y'all caught the 3 minute red dot, the 3 minute cheat sheet entry right over here, which if you don't know, it is a market cipher and now Vivid Wave strategy that I developed called the cheat sheet entry. I do have videos of about it on my channel. Then this would have been a beautiful cheat sheet entry, I'm sure. Let's see where our EMAs are. I'm sure this so looks like a cheat sheet entry to me. Yeah. We had a nice beautiful cheat sheet entry over here. So congrats to whoever took it. And we are getting our dump on, baby. Let's see. Let's see how low we can go. How low can we go? Bitcoin is making a run now. All right, let's jump down on lower term time frames. 2-minute time frame right now. So we're breaking it, okay? We're breaking it. We are getting the bull divs right now with the momentum waves and with the money flow. So perhaps we're just doing another SFP. Let's come down lower. Right, 1 minute. Also, we have the money coming in, right? We're getting the divergences. So this could just be another real quick liquidity grab. Let's come to the 15-second. 15-second is not looking great for the longs right now. I'm going to get ready to long, but I'm not going to hit the long button yet, I don't think. But we are getting those bull divs, right? We are getting those bull divs. And Vivid Wave, the wave is actually close to touching these, like, what looks like Bollinger Bands. This is something that Market Cipher does not have. Let's come to the 5-second. See what the 5-second is doing. So 5-second money flow is still thick, right? Whenever money flow is looking like this on any time frame, we are looking for something like this. We want one more divergence, right? With money flow starting to come up. And that is our long. It's not where we are right now, right? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to see what happens. Let's check the 15. We do have the vector candles that we can easily come back up and recover. So this could be a significant low, or the low could be close in terms of time, not in terms of price, because we know that they can really wick it down. And I said that a few minutes ago, right? I'm going to be looking significantly for longs in this zone here, in this kind of gray box. Hopefully we can get down there. I don't know if we will, or I don't know if we will right now, but the faster we go down right now, the more confluence that I have that it's going to go up. The faster it goes down right now, the more bullish it is. Because remember, Market Cipher shows you what price is doing relative to its previous point in time. And if we know something about Market Cipher, we know that the VWAP is leading for the momentum waves. The momentum waves are leading for the money flow. And the money flow is the holy grail. Right now, we're getting the divergences with the money flow. So the faster we go down, we don't have enough time to print like lower red waves with the money flow. The faster we go down, the more bullish it is. And that's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for the reversal. I want us to come a little bit lower. Money flow on the 15 is not looking great still. 2-minute money flow is looking like, okay, right? Like we could get a bounce from wherever the low is. And it could be a decently significant trade. Right now is not the time. We'll see. We could get a fast wick down. I want to see us come down to 40.70 or 40.7. Another $300-ish to the downside. The 5-second time frame looks absolutely abysmal. There's no way in hell that I'm longing this. No way. Especially being in the middle of seemingly nowhere here. Let's pull a fib real quick in case I don't have one, which I don't. Because I like order blocks more than I like fibs. I'm not really super interested in fibs, but it is what it is. All right. So we are coming down right now to the golden pocket. Let's see how well we hold up. Let's see if we have any order blocks here that we can actually be stopping at, guys. A lot of the time, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of the times, we actually are in a 2-minute order block right now. A lot of the times when you are looking at these Fibonacci levels, they're actually good. Like they're lining up with order blocks. And the truth is, guys, is it's not bouncing because it's a Fibonacci number. It's bouncing because it's an order block. The money is moved. The market is moved by smart money. The market is moved by liquidity. It is not moved by mathematical numbers. It costs money to move the market. So it's not as simple as, oh, everyone is looking at this one line. It's not like that. All right, man, we're coming down. We're coming down. We are coming down. Perhaps we bounce off of this order block. You could say probably this might be an order block on a lower term time frame. Yeah, right here. This is our order block. This is a valid order block right here. Let's see where we came down to. I would look to the long. Oh, look at that, guys. Wow. So did we bounce off of the golden pocket or did we bounce off of the order block? You see what I'm saying? And we could completely fall through it still and come down to this order block. But it's important to know that it ain't as simple as just Fibonacci's, man. That's just what they tell you to make you believe you know how to trade. Right? It's not that simple. Not at all. All right, let's get our order block template here. So we know we bounced off of that, right? This order block has already been mitigated. This could have already been a low. Let's check the 15-second. 15-second is starting to give us the divergences, and we know that the money flow is already divergencing. So this could be a significant low. Is it? I don't know. It could be. Don't know if it is, right? We're going to take a look here on the lower term time frames. Even let's come to the 5-second. 5-second money starting to curve up. If we get another low and we dip into this is my preferred order block zone. I actually prefer that. But let's come to the 1. 1 is giving us the divs. 2 is looking beautiful for a nice move back to the upside. right? So especially if we can come down one more time a little bit lower, I would probably take a long from this zone. And the trade would look something like this. Let's see if we can get it. I would probably take a long something like this, right? And we can ride it back up to the highs that are up here. Potentially, right? Potentially. This is not a trade. I'm not taking it just because I put it on the chart. It's not as simple as that. I'm going to decide if and when we get down there. And especially on these trades, guys, where you could get really fast wicks. Like I'm probably not going to limit in. Probably not going to limit in. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, 3 is looking like we could actually break this order block and come down lower and hit this one. Right, so what we would want to see for our 3 minute, let's check the 5. For our 3 minute, so for our lower order block, this is exactly what we would want right now. We actually want to come up a little bit. We'd want to come up a little bit, hang around here, whatever, while this wave starts to clip. And then the next wave that we get gives us a nice divergence, and then we do that, right? One more stop out. This is what we're looking for. This is what we want. We want this to happen for our lower order block to be in play. If we believe that this is the low, then we just obviously want it to go up from here. Like this order block has already been mitigated. Let's see if I'm missing any other order blocks in this area here. I don't believe that I am. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. So yeah, we bounce right off of this order block here, and let's see what happens now. But this is kind of what we're looking for and what we're expecting. Alternatively, we could just fall down real quick right now for this order block to be in play. But let's take a look. Let's see. Let us see what we see. And guys, the price action is a little bit spicy right now, so I am not going to I'm not going to, I can't check chat right now, but we are tapping into the order block. We do have money flow coming up. We do have a significant momentum wave, right? Which we're having a video on later this week. In regards to Market Cipher B, this is considered a significant momentum wave. Actually, this is not even Market Cipher B. This is Vivid Wave, but same concepts apply. And I'm going to give you guys the Vivid Wave announcement here in just a few minutes as soon as Bitcoin decides what it wants to do. I want to pay attention to it. So we know that these are the two trades that we're looking for, and this is the best trade here. I actually very much prefer, which I said yesterday, I prefer this guy, right? I want to come down here. I prefer this. I prefer that trade. But anyways, let's see. Let's see what we see. We are getting a nice rejection off of our 5-minute order block right here. And so I asked you again, are we bouncing off of an order block which is institutionally created, right? It's institutional interest, or are we bouncing off of a golden pocket, a nice retail like level that, and retail can't even move the market? Like, what are we bouncing off of? Let's be honest here. All right, while Bitcoin is doing nothing, I'm gonna check chat real quick. Flex Dude says the scam run is over. I do believe it's a possibility. And I've been saying, guys, I've been saying it's time to favor shorts. But again, not to say I told you so. I've been saying that since like 38K. So I can't sit here and say I've been calling it from the exact top. But it is time to favor shorts, guys. It is time to favor shorts. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You don't have bidet toilets in Canada. I actually don't, but you could get them off of like Amazon. Textbook cheat sheet entry. You the man, great short. Yes, sir. You said in that video that Vu Manchu Market Cipher B is not good for scalping. What time frame? I don't recommend Vu Manchu on any time frames, dude. The money flow is horrible. I don't recommend it at all. The fast move is always the false move. You've been following Jay Journey for 2 years, have consumed his courses, and I'm really respecting Gio's unique mythology. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Got a 15-minute order block just below us. Yes, I do agree. This order block down here. I believe the golden pocket bounced because of fair value gap. Yeah, man. A lot of the times the golden pocket, like, you don't know where it's gonna bounce from, and you could draw golden pockets anywhere, man. Like, you could literally draw them anywhere. Like I could take, for example, look, I could take from this low to put it to this high, and then let's just say it bounced from here. Say, oh, okay, it bounced off the golden pocket, but let's say it bounced a little bit higher. Then I can just move this to this low and say, oh, it bounced off of this golden pocket. You know what I mean? Or in this case, I mean, wherever, like you could just pull it from anywhere, man. You could literally, like, okay, you're not supposed to pull it from like there, but let's just say we come a little bit lower and you could say, oh, I got it from that golden pocket. So it's kind of like, I don't know, in my opinion, it's like, it's so subjective. Like you could pull golden pockets from anywhere. And so if you're pulling golden pockets from like out of thin air, then how like, it's so easy to just say, oh, it bounced off of a golden pocket. Like it's easy to do, but order blocks are like fixed points. Like there's no subjectivity to it. An order block is an order block. It's not where you pull the order block from. Nah. So, you know, I don't know. I prefer order blocks, but not to say that the golden pockets don't work, but it's the same thing with trend lines. Why do trend lines work? It's not as simple, like, or patterns, I mean, right? When you have a rising wedge and then you take the length of the wedge and you aim it down, why does that work? It's not because you know how to draw shapes and squares and starfishes. It's because that's where the liquidity is. And that's what I teach on this channel. I teach you guys, why does the market move the way that it does, right? I don't want you to see a red dot and then just go, okay, I'm shorting. Why am I saying that price can fall down significantly? Why was I saying that we're overextended? Why am I saying there's a bunch of liquidity? Why, right? Why can we come back up? Remember, retail doesn't see these vector candles. Retail sees this, right? Big shouts out to Tino from Traders Reality. If you don't know who he is, go check out his channel. He's the GOAT. Tino's sick. I love Tino. I hope one day I have the opportunity to speak to him. I would be very humbled, very honored to do so. Amazing man. But retail sees this. We see this. Where's the money? There's money up here. There's money down here. And guys, look how ugly this can get. There's money down here. Don't think we can't come down here. There's money down here. Don't think we can't come down here. There's money all down here. Don't think we can't come to 18K again. Don't be ignorant. Let the ignorance for retail. Leave the ignorance for retail, I should say. All right. Let's see what's going on right now. So we are leaving the vector candles behind, right? We're leaving the vectors behind and we're getting our dump on. We're going to get rid of this order block because we're not too interested anymore. It actually touched the very low of the order block. So we know that if we take the low again, then the idea of this order block trade is invalid. If you were to long here, I'm not saying long. If you were to long, your stop goes under this low by like a few, like 20 bucks or so. If you were to long, not saying long, but you can if you want to. And it is a short, or it is a long zone. It is a long zone. Your stop goes under the low. This could be the low. This could be the low of the day. I don't know. We have the vectors, right? We got the vectors. We got the money flow divergences. We tapped into the order block. We do have another order block below us, right? So we got to keep that into consideration. We could come down and tap it. Money flow on the one is not looking great, but we do have the bull dip. So perhaps this is a more short-term move to the upside. And then now we're going to come back down and potentially do something like this. This is how I want you guys to use these indicators. I want you to always do this pattern. Always look for something like this all the time. 95% of the trades should be divergences. 95% of them. 95% of them. All right. Man, I can't even check chat, bro. It's so hard. It's so hard to chat with the chat and trade at the same time. So I mean, for me, guys, I probably wouldn't take the long. I mean, look, it's looking like we're coming down to the low anyway, but I like the lower order block better anyways. You know, I said that already. I already said that. So I do like coming a little bit lower, especially doing the pattern that we just drew on the 1 minute time frame, right? But this could be it. I don't know. It could be it. If you want to take the risk, then that's on you. But this could be it. It makes sense somewhat for this to be it. It could be, right? It could be. Very well could be. And with that being said, we're going to take a little bit more profit on the short. Why not? Why not, man? Why not take a little bit more profit? So let's see. Let's follow market structure here. We tapped into the order block. if we come and we take this high, this is the high we got to watch for now, right? We got to watch for this high. Let's see if we take the high. If we take the high and we're lucky enough to get a nice retracement, we can enter somewhere here with a clear stop below the low. Otherwise, you can use Vivid Wave or Market Cipher. Definitely not Fu Manchu to front run it. Right, to front run it. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, let me check chat. Let me try. These commented Bitcoin actions are the best. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Bro, check out Apple 12-hour bear div. I'll check it out a little bit later. Hello, yes, Tino and 2 will be explosive. Man, I'm telling you guys, like, all of my market psychology stuff, I learned from Tino. I learned from watching his streams. Like, bro, I fell asleep to this guy talking, like, on countless nights. I was obsessed with his way of looking at the market. The vector candles and the market makers, like, and so I took that and I combined it with the stuff I learned from Jay, and I added my own stuff to it, and here I am now. You know, when you schlong, do I use 2 different exchanges? No, I use the same exchange, but I use MEXC, which actually is a good time to talk about MEXC, guys. If you're looking for an exchange to trade on, I take many trades per day, and I'm schlong many times per day, right? So if you're looking for an exchange, the cheapest on fees, and my exchange of choice is MEXC. 0.03% maker fee, or sorry, taker fee, 0% maker fee. If you don't know what that means, you shouldn't be trading, but if you do know what that means, then you know that this is the cheapest in the fees, and this is my exchange of choice. And guys, it is also a free way for you to help support me, and I very much appreciate anybody that decides to do so. So the link is in the description, or you can, you know, use your phone and that thing. But I appreciate it for anybody that does that. 140 people announce it, bro. I'm trying, but we got to try to get into this trade, man. You guys listen, it's not free, so I'm gonna give you guys the prices and everything. By the way, I did not create the indicator. I'm just an affiliate, but you know, you guys want, like, what if we hit this trade and then now this trade makes you pay for the indicator? Like, I'm trying, but we got to see what happens here. Is the paid market cipher not as the same Fu Manchu? No, man. Fu Manchu is horrible. Like, I really strongly recommend against it. Really stronger. I do have a video on order blocks, but it is a boot camp. It's not on YouTube, and I'm not going to make a video on YouTube about it. Tell MEXC to stop raising taker fees. Yo, I messaged them, bro. I messaged my MEXC rep 2 days ago, and it kind of just is what it is. Apparently, the 0.01% was a promotion that they had for a year. I didn't know that, but I'm like, yo, what up? Yeah, Tino is Trader's Reality. Look, I cannot speak more highly of this man. Go to YouTube, type in Trader's Reality. This is Tino. You guys want some fire content? Right here. I'm telling you guys. For me, the only YouTubers that I even like watch are Jay and Tino. The rest are noise. But this is his indicator. This is, by the way, this indicator that I used with the vector candles, this is Tino's indicator. So I cannot, again, I'm telling you, I cannot speak more highly of Tino. Tino changes the game, man. You look at the market in a different way. And a lot of what I reiterate is learned from Tino. So you guys want to hear it from the horse's mouth? Trader's Reality on YouTube. All right, guys, Bitcoin is kind of stalling. Let's check the 15-second. Okay, 15-second is looking like we could have bottomed out here, but we might get one more bang bang. And guys, you know, man, we wait for those bangs, baby. We wait for those bangs. Those bangs are the ones that play out the best when we are patient with our entries, and that's how we can really hit it. That's how we can really hit those entries hard, you know. Where's my right here. Right, we wait for the bang, baby. We wait for the bang. We wait for this. This is what we're waiting for. We go bang, and then we go bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. That's what we wait for. And this is what we give in the VIP. Which, by the way, all right. I'm going to try to start talking to you guys about this indicator. But if we start to move, then we gotta pause it, man. We gotta pause it, okay? But I'm gonna start. Okay, guys, listen. From a very long time ago, from honestly probably my first video. My first video was a Market Cipher tutorial. Crazy how far we've come. First video was a Market Cipher tutorial. I told you guys, if I could find an alternative to Market Cipher that is more affordable for you guys, then I will give it to you. Full disclosure, I have only ever used Market Cipher. I've never traded without it. I have no idea how to trade without it. Okay, that's not true. But I have never traded without it. You're not late for the VIP code. I'm about to give it to you guys. Okay. So, months ago, I told you I'd find you an alternative. I have had many different creators of indicators reach out to me over the past few months. Like, honestly, a dozen. 15 maybe. Okay, maybe 15 people. The only one that came close, and not only came close, nailed it on the dot, is Vivid Wave. Okay, that is the indicator that I'm using now. For those who like the classic look of Market Cipher, you can have it look like Market Cipher. Okay? For those who want a more dynamic way of looking at it, we have Vivid Waves. There are benefits to both of them. But Vivid Wave gives you the option. Okay? Now I'm going to be making videos on Vivid Wave, and I'm not dropping Market Cipher. But I told you guys, and on this channel, I always give you guys as free value as I can. And I always give you guys as like the best deals that I can. And I told you from the very beginning that I will give you a replacement as soon as one comes on my doorstep. Today's the day, okay? So, Vivid Wave indicator. What do you get? You get this similar to Market Cipher B, okay? You also get this Vivid Grapher, which is similar to Market Cipher A, okay? I will be making videos on these. I am not a partner with them. I am just an affiliate, okay? So all the information that I'm about to give you, I did not create it, okay? The pricing for it, everything else, it has nothing to do with me, right? Nothing to do with me. I'm able to give you guys, I'm able to recommend it because I've been testing it for the past couple weeks, and it is the same as Market Cipher, and it is more affordable, okay? So, today is the official announcement of the Vivid Wave indicator. Whenever the owner of it decides to actually launch, I will make a post in the VIP or in my Geo for President channel. Okay? I'll make a post with all the information that you need. What do you need to know for now? For now, you need to know. You get what's the Market Cipher A equivalent. You get the Market Cipher B equivalent. And then you also get these levels here. It is called, what is it called? It is also called the Vivid Toolkit, which gives you levels, important levels. It gives you like daily open. You can, let's check the settings here. You get some support and resistance levels. You get daily open. You get fair value gaps, which are super beneficial if you've taken my my order blocks boot camps. But you can get the daily high, the weekly high, the monthly high. Right? Just a little bonus here, right? You get some levels. But the two main ones are Vivid Grapher and Vivid Wave, okay? And again, I did not create this indicator. Okay, I did not create this indicator, but today I am presenting it for you. All right. Okay. let me pull up. I want to make sure I'm not misinforming you guys. I want to make sure I'm not misinforming. 1 second. The last thing I want to do is misinform you guys. All right. So the Vivid Wave indicator, the way that you're gonna buy it is USDT. Okay, it's gonna be USDT. It's not to me. But I've been talking with the creator of it. So, and I'll give you guys the updates in the channel on how to pay and whatever else, okay? These are the prices currently. 6-month access. You have 3 plans that you can get it from, okay? 3 plans that you can use. 6-month access is, and I will do tutorials on it. Yes, I will do tutorials. Not even eventually. I will do it like relatively soon. Okay. 6-month access for this indicator is $2.99. I need you guys to remember that Market Cipher B is $1,500. Okay. 6-month access is $2.99. 12-month access is $4.99. Or sorry. 6-month is $2.99. 12-month is $3.99. So it's $100 more for double the time. And lifetime is $5.99. Okay? If you decide that you want to purchase it for 6 months, and then after 6 months you decide you want to buy it for lifetime, your amount will be prorated or rebated, whatever the right word is. So if you spend $300 on it for 6 months and then you're like, you know what, I want to keep it, you only pay another $300 and then you have it for life. Same with the 12-month access, okay? Now, as a launch, and remember, I did not choose these prices, but Vivid Wave is fire. I'm just the affiliate. As they launch, right? They're giving you guys a promotion. Okay? There's going to be a current promotion. First of all, there's going to be a 3-day free trial for anyone that wants it. Okay? So again, when I announce it in my channel, in my Discord, now I can move this because you guys know the prices. When I announce it in my channel here, you guys will follow the instructions, whatever. Okay? You'll follow the instructions. The current promotions are everybody can get it free. You get a free trial for 3 days. You'll have access to all 3 indicators. I'm not afraid of them suing because I'm just an affiliate. I did not create this indicator. I got nothing to do with it. I'm just bringing you guys the information. Can't sue me for that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm giving out an indicator. It's not even my indicator. I'm just announcing it. Okay. So I don't even know anything about code, bro. I have no idea how they even did it. I have no clue. Anyways, the current promotion is everybody gets a 3-day free trial. Okay. 3-day free trial. And for the first 10 buyers, you get lifetime Market Cipher for the price of 1 year. Okay. So 6 months was $300. 12 months was $400. And lifetime is $600. The first 10 buyers get all 3 indicators for life for $400. That's what they're doing. And I've been playing around with it, man. It's the same, you know? It's the exact same. The same as Market Cipher. Ben loses a couple million and begs his community for money. Jay loses 700K and asks for nothing while giving thousands to his community and trading live. Yeah, man. Jay's the GOAT, bro. Yo, guys, look, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was offered to become a partner, and I said no. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with me. I told you guys I would give you guys an alternative if I found one, and I found one for cheaper. Nothing to do with me. No, man, listen, I appreciate you guys looking out. And I told you, man, I'm not going to drop Market Cipher. I'm not dropping Market Cipher. I'm actually primarily going to be using Market Cipher. I'm going to be flipping back and forth, you know? I'm going to be flipping back and forth. But again, anyways, I just found the indicator. It's like the other ones. What were the other ones? Like Market Liberator or whatever else, and people use them and people talk about it. Look, I have no idea how to code. I have no idea how anything works. Literally no clue. So, you know, whatever happens, happens. But I'm not affiliate. Like, I got nothing to do with them. Got nothing to do with them. But also, I also took into consideration, you know, potentially getting on Crypto Face's channel, and I want to be. You know, eventually I want to be. Hopefully I can get big enough to do so. And that's why, again, I'm not partners with them. I'm going to continue using Market Cipher. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, so that's the update, man. That's the big news update for you guys. And I'll give you guys more info as soon as as soon as I get more info. No, I got you, bro. I got you. So you might like not Market Cipher A and B. It's a free open source. It's called not Market Cipher A. Let's see. Is that an indicator? Why can I not find it? Am I tripping out? Do I just go to community scripts? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Anyways, man, let's focus on this trade. Let's get into this trade together. Let's see if we can get into it together. That would be fun. That would be nice. Let's see if we can come down a little bit lower and hit this 15 order block. Everything market or in Vivid Wave is looking primed to give us a nice bang bang, right? We could get another boom. Oh, we could get boom boom, right? We want to see if we can come down a little bit lower. Let's see, baby. Let's see. So 2 is looking good for it. 1 is looking kind of sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. 1 is looking kind of sketchy, but the 15-second, which by the way, guys, the 15-second time frame has slowly started to become one of my favorite time frames. The 15-second time frame is like, I'm really liking the 15-second. Very much so liking it. I can't lie. I'm really liking the 15-second. It gives you more detail than the 1, right? The 1 kind of looks iffy, but the 15 is like, man, we got clear money flow divs here. Right? We got clear money flow divs here. So let's see, man, as we come into our order block, which we're on the way, baby. We're on the way. Let's see if we have any fair value gaps that are in the way. Not in the way, that are in between. No, we don't. We do, but it's not enough to add it to our order block here. It is not enough. So we could come down a little bit lower and tap the order block. We definitely could. Let's see what else we have. We do have I think we have a 786 here as well, right? We said we might have a 786 up here as well. Let's remove our nice photos. Okay, so we're bouncing off the golden pocket. Cool. Nothing really too crazy to write home about. We got a 786 down at 40.6. So maybe we're going to make our way back down. We'll see. We shall see. Or maybe this is the low. But I do think that we should get somewhat of a reaction soon. We will see. We shall see. I don't watch Frankie Candles. So other than the Bollinger Bands and the better price point, what are the differences of the other Vivid Waves? So the waves, okay, these waves come with TDI, which I don't really use. I still have to like learn how to use the TDI, but you have a nice TDI line. To be honest, I don't really know much about it. But I do like the dynamic lines up here. I do like those because a lot of the times, like Market Cipher will give you the divergences and you'll be like, what's considered overextended? And if you're not really experienced with Market Cipher, like, man, I know how to read Market Cipher. Like the analogy that I always use is like driving a car. Like when you first started driving a car, you didn't really know how to drive and you were focusing on what to do and which one is the gas, which one is whatever. Until now, you're probably at a point where you don't even think about how to drive and you just drive. That's how I am with Market Cipher. Like, I've learned this indicator. And so this can really help out with beginners, I find. I find it can really help out with the beginners because it can help with false moves. Having a dynamic, like they're like Bollinger Bands, right? It's like don't really take so much weight on the divergence unless it's tapping the band, right? It's a lot better for beginners. And I've been using it and I've been liking it, so. It's gonna dump, not bounce. It might, man. It might. It might. Remember, I'm a scalper. I'm in and out. So maybe. I prefer this. I've said it many times. I prefer coming down to 39.8. I said it from yesterday, and I thought that this wick yesterday was gonna actually come down and take the low. Right? I thought that this wick, let me get rid of these. Let's get rid of all this crap. Let's get rid of it all. I thought that this low was gonna come and take this low. I really wanted it to. I really wanted it to. So let's see what happens. Now that we're in an order block, now we're in a zone of interest, right? We tapped into the order block. So now let's see what happens, right? Now we got to see what happens. We're not here to, right? We're not here to say, oh, it's doing this or it's doing this. Once it's at a key level, which now it is, once it's at the key level, then we decide what are we going to do about it. Right? So we're going to decide now, what are we going to do about it? And if we see what we want to see on Market Cipher, we're going to take the trade. Why not? And if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. Why not? It's okay. Then we'll look for the gig along. And I want this one. I want to come down here. I would love to come down there. I would absolutely love to. I do dream about Market Cipher. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Code. You're right. Code. Code. So this VIP code for the Discord, which, guys, if you're new here, my VIP section of my Discord is completely free. All you got to do is join is in every live stream, I give you guys a VIP code. And in every video, I give you guys a VIP code. You come into the Discord on the top right here. You click on my GeoBot and you DM him the code that I give you guys. After every video and after every live stream, I purge you guys. So whoever's in VIP gets removed from VIP until you DM my code, the new bot again. The reason I do this is, number one, I teach you guys why the market moves that it does. So I teach you guys, like, you have to learn. I've basically forced you guys to learn. And number two, it a little bit manipulates my watch time because I give you guys everything for free. And it helps me with ads. Which, speaking of ads, I forgot I have a button. So let me add you guys. Boom! Now whoever does not have YouTube Premium is watching an ad. All right, guys, but I'm gonna give you guys the code. Let's see, man. Let's see. We're getting somewhat of a reaction here off of this 15-minute order block. Interesting. Money flow is still thick, though, but we are getting the divs. We do got some liquidity above that we could get somewhat of a reaction here. We could. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we could. We'll see if the low's put in. If we get one more low, if we take the low, but we stay within the order block, I will probably try to shoot for it. Because the signs are there, right? We got the bull divs on the money flow. We got the bull divs on the momentum. We're coming down into the order block, which is a zone of interest. 1 minute is not looking great, but we know that the 2 minute is still giving us the bull divs and still giving us the money flow divs. Let's check the 12 real quick. 12 is giving us the, not really the divs. Not really. We're not really getting it. Let's check the 10. I kind of been liking the 10 more than I like the 12. So the 10 is suggesting that we might get a move to the upside. We might get a reaction off of here, but then we might do this. And I want you guys to get into the habit of always doing this. Always. Right? So if we come up a little bit like we are right now, right off of our order block, where could the next wave take us to? We could come up, reject off the value area low, for example, come back down, hit our order block down here, and then come up. Right? So this is now what we're looking at. And remember, yesterday in the VIP section, I did give you guys kind of an overall plan. Look, I said this yesterday, 10 o'clock. Don't say yesterday, 10 o'clock. I said we're going to come up a little bit. We came up a little bit. This is the 1 hour time frame. Let's come to the 1 hour. Look at this. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Look what I said. This is why you guys need to join. Okay, and then I'll give you guys the VIP code. So I said this, we don't need any more. I said we're going to come up a little bit, hit our zone. We came up a little bit. We a little bit front ran. We actually exactly tapped this yellow box. Let me make it bigger here. We exactly tapped the yellow box, but we missed the order block. But that's okay. We still hit the zone. I removed it now. Right? Then I said we're going to come down. Then I said we're gonna come down, which is where we're coming down to now, to this blue box, which is this blue box, and then we're gonna get a bounce. This is the short, or this is the long that I'm waiting for. I want this long. Right, this is the one that I'm giving, and I gave this yesterday at 10:30. Okay? Okay, so VIP code for this stream. I'm giving you guys a little bit of a curveball, okay? So I'm gonna write it in the chat. No, this is the first time I'm giving you guys the code. It's going to be L, the letter L as in loser or long, capital L, $3.99. Okay? Capital L, $3.99 is the VIP code. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. BRB. L, $3.99. Oh, why did my treadmill stop? All right, guys, listen. Yeah, you already know. Piano Phil knew, bro. I had to go 2 rounds today, man. Yo, when I used to have a job, which screw that, but when I used to have a job, okay, wait, actually, real quick, we are bouncing off of this order block, which is nice, cool. Okay, so it means it works. When I do have a trading view link, by the way. Yeah, if you come to the Discord, all my affiliate links are up here. Right, all my affiliate links are here, so I do have a trading view link. Anyways, when I used to have a job and I used to work for somebody else, I used to like in the morning, I used to say all the time, I'm like, yo, morning shifts equal morning shits. Every single day, the first thing I did when I went into work is take a dump. Every single day. Literally every single day. All right, guys, listen. This is just about the time. Because we have, my friends, I need you to come through for me. We have 140 people in this stream right now. This is probably the highest number I've had at one time, okay? So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And guys, you already know what time it is. Every day we have 2 parties on the stream at least. And we're about to hit our 2nd party. So guys, listen to my recurring viewers. You know what to do, okay? If I have helped provide you any value, free value, if I've made your life better in any way, you guys know I give you guys everything for free. 90% of it for free, okay? I need you to show your peers. Please, do me a favor. Show your peers that I've given you the free value. If I've given you free value, let me see the fire emojis in chat right now. Spam them. Fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis. But this time, let's see the fire emojis. You be, 'cause he seems like he's good for you, and he makes you feel. Let's see the fire emojis. If I have helped provide you, if I have helped provide you value in any way, let's see the fire emojis, baby. Spam them. Show your peers. It's true.
But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know the pictures that you keep?
Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Fire, guys, not money. Fire, fire, fire.
Does he know the reason that you cry? Oh, tell me, does he know where your heart lies? Where it truly lies? You should be with him. I'll let you go from time. You should stay with him, 'cause he seems like he's good for you. And he makes you feel like you should.
Don't tell me I don't provide value.
Say he's the one. His love for you is true. But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know the pictures that you keep? Does he know the reason that you cry? Oh, tell me, does he know where your heart lies? Where it truly lies?
Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys. Thank you guys, man. That's my favorite part of every day, I swear. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right. All right, man. That was actually perfect timing. Man, I lost my voice. You see that? All right, guys, check this out. Check this out. This is what you want to see, okay? This is exactly what you want to see. First of all, I have to be honest with you guys. I took the long, okay? I took the long. I took it. So we are in the long, and we are up right now in the long, okay? We gave the zone. We said it. We gave it, okay? I am long. I'm up 17%, 50x leverage right now. All right. So we came and we mitigated an order block. I want you guys to pay attention. I'm giving you guys this for free. Nobody gives you guys this. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. I'm not on Molly. I'm high on life, brother. I am high on life. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. So hit the like button for me, please. We come and we tap into an order block, right? We tapped into our order block. Are we home free? No, we're not. I took the long because the market's Vivid Wave told me to take the long, okay? But if you missed it, that's okay. It's okay. We don't FOMO now. Let's see if we can find an entry. First thing we do, I can't believe I'm giving you guys this for free, man. First thing we do is we look and we find, did we miss any other order blocks? Are there any other order blocks that are unmitigated? Guys, I have very specific rules for my order blocks, okay? I'm not going to tell you the rules because I have a boot camp for it, and it's not fair to the boot camp users. If you are interested in the boot camp, DM either myself or DM one of the moderators, okay? Let's see if we have any unmitigated zones. Did we tap this? We did not tap this. Okay, so we could come down. We could come mitigate it. We need to be aware that we could come and mitigate this 2-minute order block. All right, this guy is unmitigated. Man, y'all have me losing my voice every day. And by you guys, I mean it's me. I do this to myself, okay? Anyways, look. We tapped into our larger order block, and now we have a strong reaction. Think, guys, I teach you why the market moves the way that it does. Think, what is an order block? Order blocks are smart money. Order blocks are institutional money. It is not retail. It is not a golden pocket. It is not a 786. It is smart money, institutional money, market makers. An order block are market makers defending their position. What's going on? Who's known to scam? Who are you talking about, bro? How am I scamming you? Bro, how am I scamming? What are you talking about? I want to know how I'm scamming. Who is scamming? Oh, Adam, you're replying to thing. Oh, okay. Man, listen, everybody, yo, look, guys, man, I'm sorry. Look, I've given my respect to Jay. I've given my respect to Tino, but I'm my own dude, guys. Like, you guys gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop comparing me to him because I do things differently. Please. Like, anyways, let's continue. Look, I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. Smart money is here. Smart money will defend their positions. This is smart money. Okay? This is not retail. This is smart money. Smart money is the money that the money. My God, I'm stuttering. The moves that give you the big ones. Okay? What do we have now? We know we could come and SFP it again. We could. So we're paying attention that we could. Okay? We're in a nice juicy profit right now, which is nice. I know, Adam. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Reddit. I do not have a video on order blocks. That's public. I have a boot camp on order blocks that you can get information from in the Discord. Either DM myself or DM one of the moderators. Okay? So look, we have this move to the upside. After we tap an order block, we see locally, I don't really like to use the 1 minute structure, but definitely we have a 2 minute breakup structure to the upside. Okay? We have a nice clean 2 minute breakup structure to the upside. So right now, this low technically is a protected low. Okay? So you should be safe now, only now, putting your stop under this low. However, we know that we have a 2 minute order block right underneath, which we did not mitigate. It doesn't mean we have to mitigate. We still mitigated this overall 15-minute order block, but we could come down. And guys, this is how you know if we're going to SFP or not. It could come down. It doesn't mean it is going to come down. It could come down. Okay? So we need to be aware. So if we are in a long position, which I am, I did take the long. If we're in a long position, I'm not putting my stop loss under this low because there's a 2 minute order block here that they could come and grab. So I'm going to put my stop loss here. And to be even safer, I'm probably going to put my stop loss here. Okay? And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Right? I've recently stopped like 100x leveraging, and I've really been digging 50x leveraging because 100x is a little bit crazy. Okay? So wherever we target, we're targeting. We got all this liquidity, so we're targeting pretty high, okay? Is now the time to long while we're pumping? Hell no, guys. Hell no. Now is not the time to long. We had our breakup structure. This 5 minute structure is pending. Where's the 5 minute? 5 minute high. 5 minute lower low is valid. 5 minute higher low. 5 minute lower low is valid. So this is our high. So 2 minute structure broke to the upside. 5 minute structure is pending. Fine. We can come and retrace, and it will be perfectly acceptable and probably better to come and retrace. And now we can look for entries off of order blocks in this zone. So we don't FOMO yet, but we know that things locally just switched bullish. Okay? Things locally just flipped bullish while we were getting those divergences. Somebody mentioned a nice 4-hour div. I don't know if we have a 4-hour div, but we just flipped bullish locally. Okay? I want you guys to think, why does the market move? Why did we get this move? Don't think, oh, green dot, boom. Why? Always learn why. When you learn the market psychology, you learn why it moves, and you get your head out of the retail. Take your brain out of retail way of thinking. Take your head out of golden pocket, out of 786. This is retail, and retail's way of trading is based around the smart money. I use it. I use golden pockets. That's how I find my yellow zones. I'm not saying I don't, right? This is a golden pocket. They are notable areas, but why? Why does a golden pocket work? And 9 times out of 10, it's because there's an order block there. It costs money to move the market, and only smart money can move the market. All right? So we took the long, and we're up right now. We are up right now, for sure. And I will add to the long. Things flipped bullishly. So now where can we get in, right? We gotta look for a retracement, right? 5 minute. We're gonna get rid of the position because we already know. 5 minute market structure. We have yet to break. We're probably gonna SFP it a couple times, maybe, right? 2 minute structure we broke, so we're good. We're chilling, right? We have a nice break of structure to the upside. Cool. Where can we look right now for a retracement? Right now, we don't really have much. Right now, your best bet to long is somewhere in this box. Okay? Somewhere in this box is your long, if we are lucky enough to get it. This is your long. As of right now, currently. Right? With the stop probably under I would put it under this order block if I'm being honest. And let's see what happens. Right now, currently. As price develops, we may get more order blocks. But as of right now, this is your only long. It's your only long. And it's better if we like, I mean, if we close above this 5 minute line, it's way better. Way better. It is way, way, way better. You think I just pumped the price? Yeah, I gotta catch up on chat, man. You should be happy to have Geo now in this space because the person who's running it is a liar, scammer. You wish Geo... Yo, Geo did not know how to trade in 2020, 2021, bro. I wish I was here too, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Candles if you keep... Okay, any key numbers on... Hold on, I gotta... Oh, any key numbers on Soul? Yeah, we could talk about Soul. How long we been streaming for? An hour and 50 minutes already? Guys, I gotta go to the gym, man. Okay, VIP code. Guys, please do me a solid, man. I give you guys fire every day. And you know what? Actually, the most fun streams are when there's movement. Like right now. So I timed it pretty well right now. But guys, please do me a solid. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. It really helps my algorithm and I really appreciate it. Why do I walk like a penguin? Bro, listen, this question. Hold on, I'm getting mad at you. Yo, listen, why do I walk like a penguin? This question I have been asked my entire life. I literally walk like this. That's so funny, man, that you're saying that. That's actually so funny, bro. Okay, I'm gonna take some profits here off the long. Little bit. We'll take half out. Can we take half out? Yeah, we should take half out. We'll buy back in. No problem. Let's take half out. Half out, half rides. And we'll chill. We're chilling, baby. We're chilling. But that's a really funny question, man. Duper, my brother. How are you, my friend? It has been a while. Where have you been hiding, sir? I've been here. Where have you been? Do I know Kimba? I don't know Kimba. Sounds like Simba. I do not know Kimba, no. Is Kimba a YouTuber? Is Kimba a lion? Is Kimba a drink? Why do I walk like a penguin, bro? Yo, bro, I sent you my settings for Vu, man. Let me know what you think. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Many people have sent me their settings. And, I can't look at it, man. I've never used it. I can't advocate for it. You know, I'm not a fan of it personally. All right, God, VIP code, bro. You already know I'm gonna come to India and beat your ass. This guy always needs to come ask. No, but you know what? Actually, big shouts out to God. Big shouts out to God because number one, if you guys don't know, This guy's so funny. He's like 19 or whatever. I don't know how old he is. He's young. He's so funny. He's one of the funniest ones in the Discord, man. I don't know. I don't even know if he's funny or if I just find him funny, but he's funny, man. So shouts out to God. And actually, God's been helping me with the clickbait titles, and we got the most people in here. So, you know, big shouts out to God, man. I appreciate you, bro. Kimba is a large size trader. No, I actually don't know. I don't know. Crypto Klein. What's up, brother? Man, life is great, man. Life is amazing. I cannot complain, bro. We're hitting these sniper entries. We're hitting these trades. We're hitting them hard. So life is going really well, man. I've been everywhere. Good to see, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. You've been traveling, eh? Oh man, my ears are getting all hot up in this. All right, let me check Solana real quick. Let's talk about Sol. Oh baby, guys, this is an easy, this is easy liquidity, man. Easy liquidity. So the thing with alts, and I've been saying this for a while, right? The thing with altcoins are alts are gonna follow Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin dominance relative to its past, right? You could see Bitcoin dominance is up, so it's gonna follow. Our alts are gonna follow Bitcoin, but alts are gonna move more than Bitcoin. Okay, so if Bitcoin goes up 1%, your alt will go up 5%, kind of thing, right? And same to the downside. And so just keep that in mind when we talk about things like Solana. But this is easy liquidity that can be grabbed as like locally, right? Locally, very easy liquidity. And so if we believe that this potentially was a low for Bitcoin, then we could also probably assume that this is close to a low for Solana. It's obviously not exact one-to-one, but you do want to be paying attention to like order blocks and such. Similar to Bitcoin, we kind of have a weird looking range because we just had a monster wick, and then we're just consolidating within the range, which isn't really my favorite, right? I don't really like when the range is like super early in development like this, but it is something to take note of. And so where did we bounce from here? In this case, I guess it was the 786. And yeah, I mean, you could say, Geo, you just said these are retail levels, and they are. Doesn't mean that they don't work, right? Maybe there was something in this. Maybe there was like a 3-second order block in this wick. I don't know. But most of the time, it's not because you know how to draw Fibonacci. Because if you did, then everybody would be a successful trader. And that's not really the way that things work, as you guys know. Right? So, let's see if we're going to get a retracement on Bitcoin, which we may. And by retracement, if you're just tuning in, I don't mean further than this point here, right? Because now we have a clear invalidation. Right? And especially like, I mean, we're going to see what happens at this high right now if we're going to even tap it. I did take profits on the long. I took the long. I took profits on the long. Okay. And I'm also hedged short. I'm still holding the short. But we did have a market structure break. So if we're going to get the retracement into this box here, where can we look to long Solana? Right off the jump. Right off the jump. I mean, this is like, for Sol, it's kind of different because we just had a slow and steady bleed. And so I don't even want to call this a 5-minute high because it looks kind of weird. Let's come on the 3. Yeah, even the 3 looks weird. I mean, to be safe, like, I mean, it's pretty far away. 5% move. To be safe, we'd want this high to be taken. Just because this kind of looks weird like this. I don't really want to call this market structure. Like it's hard, man. It's not as clean, and you're not always gonna have clean. Yeah, you're not always gonna have clean, but if I had to do it like gun to my head, I would probably do it like this. I would go excuse me, sorry. Okay, I would go, if I had to, I would go low, high, low, high, and then none of that matters, low. So I'd want to close above this level, but because the market structure is kind of sketchy, I would want like significant closes. Like maybe I would even say above this level. So it's not always going to be black and white. There's not always like rules. I would want to say close above that level. We're already getting closes above here, so I would want to see like 5-minute closes, which we're getting. maybe a 10-minute close above here, which we're currently getting as well, to have a little bit more confidence, right? And just because Solana looks so much different than Bitcoin, it looks so weird. When we retrace, like, I would be a little bit more cautious, but for a retracement, I actually really like coming down to the base of it. So if Bitcoin gives us the little retracement, which it may, right? It may. Then for Solana, my favorite place to long is right here, right? I don't know if we're going to be granted with that, but that would be my favorite place right now. And so I'm going to put an alert here, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord if we get it. And if we're not live at that point, which we probably won't be, because I've been streaming already for 2 hours. And I got to go to the gym. Okay. Bro, order blocks are such sniper entries. Yeah, man. That's what I'm telling you guys. That's what I'm telling you guys. Next stream, can we go over how to identify all season? Yeah, we can. Did I draw it? No, bro. This is we got an alternative here. We got an alternative to MCB here. All right, man. Let's see who's new in the Discord. How many new peeps we got? Bang. Look at this. Welcome, everybody. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yo, this stream, guys, was the most viewers we had, guys. Most viewers we had at once. So thank you, man. I really appreciate that. At one time, 150. I like it. I like it. All right, man. So Bitcoin is starting to break out of this high, which is what we want to see. There is a lot of liquidity above here that we can come and grab 100%, right? 100% for sure. We can come and grab it. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens here. I like this short. Or sorry, this short. Yeah, short at the bottom, Gio. Good job. I like this long, okay? I like this long for the retracement. If we start to break, guys, you're not going to want to hear this, but it is what it is. If we start to just continue up and we start coming on higher term time frames, like we start breaking up like this, then we actually have to expand our long zone. Okay, we're going to have to expand it. And it could be expanded like this. Could be expanded like that. Now, that's a large zone, and I'm not taking that to the bank. But we do got to note that. We do got to note that. But we are long from the bottom, baby. We are long from the bottom. I'm not going to make an order block video. No. I have 3 boot camps currently. Market structure. Order blocks and liquidity, which is kind of an extension of market structure. And then market cipher B. Okay? Those are my current 3 boot camps. Next month is the first week of January. My next boot camp is finding key zones and building your narrative. Okay? Each boot camp is 3 hours long. We do an interactive class lesson. I give you guys examples. I give you guys homework, kind of. Not really homework, but in-class work, we'll call it. I know, Gio's a teacher. And, you know, you guys can interact with me. You guys can ask me questions. And, you know, I really put the time in for you guys. So more info on that boot camp coming up. But my current 3 boot camps I have are available. If you DM either myself or one of the moderators, we will give you information on it. But order blocks, I'm not going to be making public. Like, that's not. And I have very specific rules that I follow when it comes to the order blocks. And they're a game changer, man. And listen, guys, don't take my word for it, okay? Come to the Discord, come to Bootcamp Testimonials, and read away. I did not tell these people to write this. I just said, guys, please leave an honest testimonial. Okay, I've had, I don't even know how many bootcamp students, 50, 60, 70. And only a few did it, but nonetheless, don't take my word for it. Listen to each other. You longed 4719. Hope you don't get stopped out. 4719. 4719. Bro, you're so chillin'. You are so chillin'. The only way you get stopped out is if they come to take this 2-minute order block. Which they could. They could. So for me, if I was you, I didn't even long that low, like you beat me, but I'm also streaming. But if you longed 4720, 719, whatever, you longed here, I still wouldn't put my stop loss at the entry, not yet. Just to be safe, I would put my stop loss below If you want to be like kind of safe, I would put it below the 2-minute order block. So like 590. If you want to be really safe, I would put it below 522. And then as we continue to the upside, then I would think. Anyways, look, so 5-minute time frame, we closed above, right? So we officially changed market structure. We're bullish on higher term time frames now as well, right? This line has now turned into a break of structure. It's not the cleanest break, right? It's not like a huge break. So we do have a little bit of caution to, I don't want to say caution, but remember, like, we're building our narrative. So money flow is still thick on the 5. We could get a cheat sheet entry on the 5. We have this 2-minute order block that we could come down and recover on, right? So we're not out of the woods is what I'm trying to say. Even though we had a little baby 5-minute break, right? Did we break on the 10? We broke on the 10. Did we break on the 15? We broke on the 15. So this is good. These are good signs. Not only did we break on the 15, but we actually had a 15-minute order block that we closed above. So that's also a good sign. So we're building the narrative, right? We're learning why the market moves the way that it does. We are building the narrative. Get that in your head. Okay? We started to close now within the value area low. Interesting. How does volume theory work? When you dump or when you break a value area and you get back in, it's more probable than not that we make our way to the upside. What do we have at the upside? Oh, interesting. The 10-minute order block that we front ran earlier today. So is it possible that we pump another $900? Yes. It is possible that we pump another $900 and potentially hit this 10-minute order block that was not mitigated that I was hoping for. And even better, this one. All right, guys, this is how you build a narrative. It's not that hard, man. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. Anyway. So, let's go back to Sol. So for Solana, I would actually like to come down to the low again. I would. The Solana kind of looks different. And Solana is giving us a nice vector candle indicating that we might come down to recover it. Right? I would want to come down a little bit to enter along myself personally. Right? But ultimately, things are going to follow Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is looking pretty good right now. And what's the narrative on the higher term time frames? 6 hour. Do we have a cheat sheet entry here? Let's see. Where are our EMAs? Okay, if we reclaim the 50 EMA on the 4 hour at least, then we have a cheat sheet entry. Let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour is not looking as great. Let's check the 8. 8 hour is looking like a cheat sheet entry. 8 hour is definitely looking like a cheat sheet entry. And if you're new here, you don't know what a cheat sheet entry is, and I will explain it, but I have other videos on it, okay? Let me come on a clean chart and let me explain what a cheat sheet entry is to those who may not know. Cheat sheet entry is a market cipher, or in this case, Vivid Wave signal that I created. Super easy trade, man. Super easy trade, and you can do it on all time frames. What is it? What do we need? Number one, we need thick money flow, which we have thick money flow. In this case, blue money flow. We're going to talk about the bullish scenario, but the bearish is the exact opposite, okay? So, number one, thick money flow. We have thick money flow. Number two, blue dot below the zero line. Check. Blue dot below the zero line. Check. Red vector candles coming into the 50 EMA and the 50 EMA holding. Check. Hidden bullish divergences on the momentum wave. I mean, I could pull this line from literally anywhere. Check. Right? Check. We got the hidden bull divs. We got the thick money flow. When this confirms, we will have the confirmed blue dot below the zero line. We have the red vector coming into the 50 EMA, which indicates liquidity. And the 50 EMA is above the 200 EMA. So this is a picture perfect cheat sheet entry on the 6 hour time frame. Minus the fact that money flow is diverging, right? Which we've kept our eye on this whole time. But remember, the thicker the money flow, the more divergences you may get. And so why do cheat sheet entries work? because of that fact in itself. The thicker the money flow, the more divergences you may get. And it's not uncommon, you guys know, where money's coming out, and in the last like little sector of it, we get a nice fat bang bang. We go bang bang, bang bang. And whether we put in a new high or not, doesn't matter, right? You can choose appropriate targets, right? I have a giga short zone. If market Cipher showing me what I want to see, I have a giga short zone up here at 43.5 to 44, and I will giga short it, and I will short it to the ground. I will short it to 20K if it lets me. If it doesn't let me, then I won't, right? Very simple, man. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. By the way, guys, I just want to say real quick, man, my mods and I are going to be working on getting a little bit more security in the Discord, because we're having a lot of bots right now and a lot of potential scammers, and it's like not even just now, it's been, and so we're gonna work on a solution, on getting a solution for that. Actually, if you have a solution to that, please let us know, because I'm not great with Discord, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not managing it and getting the bots and whatever. So if you have a solid solution, please let me know. I recommend it to my bots and I, or my mods and I, not my bots and I. Render looking strong. Render. Yeah, render ain't phased. Render got bought right back up. Interesting. You know, the thing about these altcoins, guys, yeah. The thing about these alts is whenever the market is dumping, right? Whenever the market is dumping and alts are like kind of holding their own, when the markets start to like even a little bit recover, those alts fly. So I wouldn't be surprised if render's like up 20% tomorrow, for example. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Oh baby, my poor AMC. My poor AMC. Getting the beat down. Getting the absolute beat down. Alright guys. I think it is time. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Your boy's gotta hit the gym. I will keep you guys updated in the Discord. VIP code for this stream, if you're just tuning in right now. You're lucky I'm giving it to you again. L as in long. I threw you guys a curveball. Okay? L 399 is your VIP code. Yeah, Tyler, we're gonna do that. I'll tell you why I've been hesitant, okay? You can like create your server to be a community server, but then they monitor your stuff, which I don't want. But if that means that we're keeping bots out, then I'll do it. Anyways, yeah, guys, I'll keep you guys updated in the VIP, so I'll see you in there. Make sure you join. To all the new people, welcome, my friends. I'm glad to have you here. Outside Duper, welcome back, my friend. I'll keep y'all updated, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Happy trading. Your boy's hitting the gym, and I'm going to be posting the progress pics as we do. Take care, guys. Happy trading.
Set my heart on fire.